To go back to Roya Nikkhah from the Sunday Times. Roya, a lot of people are urging the royal family to hit back in some way. You've already suggested that they're unlikely to do that, but is there a tipping point here? I mean, if Harry does just continue to spray gun the royals, chipping away at the mystique of the monarchy, causing real damage, particularly in America, which, of course, this country relies on for the tourism that comes from the affection for the royal family. Could there be a tipping point where William, we've already seen him snap after the Oprah interview saying this is most definitely not a racist family. Could he come out again and say something, do you think?
I think that's what Harry would probably really want and really like. But I just don't get a vibe that that's what they're going to do. I think, you know, from all my discussions I've had with people close to the King and with William, my feeling is they want to just sort of do the, you know, show, don't tell response. And both the King and William and Kate are out on manoeuvres in the next couple of days. And, you know, William will be braced for people shouting out things at him. But where we heard him respond to the Oprah interview, he's now the Prince of Wales. He understands sort of the difference of position. I don't think we will hear him hit back. And I think that their view is that if there is going to be any likelihood of reconciliation, and I know it might not be something that you would do in your family peers, but the King is a father, and I think he feels he doesn't want to cut his son off at some point. That will be done privately and not on the record with interviews and on the record statements. It's
but Roya, how can they? Sorry to interrupt you, but how could they have a private meeting with somebody who, as you said, you've read the book like I have. I was absolutely staggered by the sheer volume of private conversations he's put in the public domain, even after Prince Philip's funeral. You know, the intensely private conversation with Charles and William after that. That's all in the book. Private text messages from Kate and so on. I mean, he's put everything out there. Why would they trust him as far as they could throw him?
No, that's the big problem. And, you know, I had a piece before Christmas where I was told that Harry and Meghan wanted a summit with the royal family and an apology and accountability. And I put that to, you know, the royal family's people, and there was sort of eyebrows going through the roof because of that very point. You know, Netflix had just come out. There is a major trust issue. But I think if there is any sort of hope of a reconciliation, they will try and have some sort of manoeuvrings behind the scenes. But I don't think there's going to be an on-the-record statement or any kind of hitting back. And the other thing I'd say is the royal family always keep a very close eye on polls.
Right.
And the YouGov polls this week speak for themselves in terms of Harry and Meghan's popularity. And I think at the end of the day, they know that Americans have their own minds, and I think America will always have a special relationship with this country. And I was in Boston with William and Kate when all the Netflix stuff was exploding, and the Americans are still behind our royal family.